Welcome to the F-Bound Podcast. I'm your host, Shannon Schroeder, Executive Function Coach. I help neurodivergent women learn tips and strategies to improve the life skills that will help them be successful. How movement integration improves attention for neurodivergent people. Have you ever noticed how much easier it is to focus when you've had a chance to move around? That's no coincidence. Movement integration is a practical way to support attention and improve productivity, especially for neurodivergent people. By blending physical activity into your day, you're not only giving your body a boost, but also helping your brain stay on track. Whether it's a quick stretch, a short walk, or an energizing routine, simple movements can make a big difference in how well you're able to concentrate. The science behind movement and attention. When you think of movement, you might picture jogging, dancing, or something as simple as pacing during a call. But movement is more than just a physical act. It has profound effects on your brain, especially when it comes to sharpening attention. If you're neurodivergent, integrating movement into your day can be a game changer for focus and overall mental clarity. How movement stimulates the brain. Your brain loves movement. When you're physically active, blood flow to the brain increases, delivering oxygen and nutrients that help it function at its peak. This isn't just a feel-good effect, there's actual biology behind it. Physical activity triggers the release of dopamine and other neurotransmitters, which are often referred to as your brain's attention chemicals. Dopamine specifically plays a critical role in motivation, concentration, and memory. Changes in the brain during exercise explain why a brisk walk often clears your mind or helps you focus better afterward. Aerobic activities, even short bursts, flood the hippocampus, your brain's memory center, with a stream of oxygen-rich blood, enhancing its performance. According to research, regular physical activity even helps grow new brain cells in this area, which is often impacted by attention challenges. On a chemical level, physical movement activates the release of endorphins and serotonin, often referred to as the feel-good hormones. These act as a mood stabilizer, reducing anxiety, one of the most common barriers to maintaining attention. It's like rebooting your mind when it's overloaded. The role of movement in managing sensory overload. You've been there. Loud noises, bright lights, or even just too much input from your surroundings can spiral into complete shutdown. For neurodivergent people, sensory overload is a major hurdle to staying focused. Here's where movement helps. Think of movement as the brain's reset button. Physical activities like walking, stretching, or even bouncing on a yoga ball can help calm overactive neural activity caused by overwhelming sensory input. Movement works as a natural filter, helping you process stimuli in a less scattered way. For instance, repetitive actions like swaying or pacing mimic self-regulatory behaviors often seen in neurodivergent people. These actions can release steam, effectively calming your system so you can approach tasks with a clearer head. Momentum-based exercises are especially effective because they engage your vestibular system. That's the part of your inner ear and brain responsible for balance and spatial orientation. When regulated, it helps improve your focus and emotional stability. So think of swinging on a hammock or rocking gently in a chair, not as distractions, but as actionable strategies to manage sensory input. Types of movement integration for everyday life. Adding intentional movement to your daily routine can do wonders for your ability to focus. Even brief, simple activities can refresh your attention span and enhance mental clarity. Whether you're seated at a desk or multitasking during your day, movement integration offers countless options to stay engaged without making dramatic changes to your schedule. Here's how you can weave movement into various aspects of life effectively. Short movement breaks. If you ever find yourself zoning out halfway through a task, a quick movement break could be your secret weapon. Taking just a few minutes to stand up and move around can do more than just stretch your muscles. It can reset your mind. Activities like stretching, light yoga, or a brisk walk around the block are easy to fit into your day and can help refocus your attention. Short physical activities increase blood flow to your brain, which improves focus and reduces mental fog. Breaking up long sessions of work or study with these brain breaks can also boost mood and motivation. For example, try incorporating short stretches every hour. Something as simple as reaching toward the ceiling or doing neck rolls can refresh your body and mind. Research shows that even 7 to 10 minutes of physical activity has a positive effect on cognitive performance. Fidget tools and desk exercises. Not all movement requires leaving your seat. While sitting, you can still add subtle activities to help you stay alert. Fidget tools like stress balls, tangles, or even resistant bands can provide the right amount of sensory input to keep your mind engaged without being distracting. A small rocking motion while seated or using a wobble cushion can make a surprisingly big impact on your focus. For a more structured option, try desk exercises. For instance, ankle rolls, seated leg lifts, or even subtle back stretches can help keep your body active while increasing blood flow. These techniques not only alleviate the stiffness from prolonged sitting, but also help you maintain better concentration. Incorporating movement into work and study. When you're deep into work or studying, movement often takes a back seat. Building movement into your schedule can be as simple as standing or walking while taking phone calls. If you're in meetings often, consider suggesting walking meetings. Not only do they get you up and moving, but they can also make discussions more creative and productive. Standing desks are another practical solution, letting you alternate between sitting and standing throughout the day. Active study techniques can work wonders, especially for neurodivergent people. For example, pacing while reviewing notes or using physical cues like hand gestures while memorizing material can enhance retention. Try scheduling short movement intervals during focused work sessions, such as following a 25-minute Pomodoro timer with a 5-minute walk or stretch. By integrating movement into your day, you're not just helping your body, you're creating a stronger foundation for your mind to thrive. These strategies prove that even small adjustments can lead to noticeable improvements in attention and productivity. Benefits of movement integration for neurodivergent people. Integrating movement into your daily life is much more than just staying active. It's about creating a supportive environment for your mind and body to thrive, especially if you're neurodivergent. Movement can do wonders for improving focus, managing emotions, and sparking creativity. Improved focus and reduced anxiety. When you're facing mental fatigue or anxiety, even the simplest tasks can feel monumental. That's where movement makes its mark. Incorporating movement into your routine promotes the release of neurotransmitters like dopamine and serotonin. These feel-good chemicals naturally stabilize mood and improve attention, giving you the mental clarity to tackle challenges head-on. For neurodivergent people, anxiety can quickly snowball into overwhelm. However, activities like stretching, pacing, or light cardio help to recalibrate your nervous system. Physical activity reduces cortisol levels, your body's stress hormone, which lessens tension and sharpens cognitive function. Plus, it doesn't take much to feel the effects. A 5-minute walk or stretch can make your brain feel recharged and better prepared to focus. Improved emotional self-regulation. Emotional highs and lows are part of life, but for neurodivergent people, they can sometimes feel more intense. Movement integration offers a way to work through and even out these emotional fluctuations. Science shows that physical activity directly interacts with areas of the brain responsible for emotion regulation, making it easier to manage moods effectively. Rhythmic movements like swaying or bouncing tap into your brain's natural rhythms, helping you feel grounded in moments of heightened emotion. Practices like yoga, stretching, or even repetitive motions like dribbling a ball can create a soothing feedback loop between your body and mind. In essence, moving your body becomes a physical way to process intense feelings. Increased productivity and creativity. When you start incorporating movement into your life, you might notice a surge in ideas and the ability to stay on task. Why does this happen? Movement increases blood flow to the brain's creative and problem-solving centers. It's like giving your mind a quick power-up. Staying productive can be tough when you're stuck in one place. Movement also breaks up monotony, allowing your brain to reset and approach tasks with a fresh perspective. Whether you're rocking a fidget tool while brainstorming or pacing during a phone call, integrating movement can help keep you engaged and even spark innovative ideas you hadn't considered before. By weaving movement into your day, you're not just improving attention, but laying the groundwork for emotional balance and new bursts of creativity. It's about finding a rhythm that works for you and reclaiming control over your focus, mood, and thoughts. Tailoring movement integration to your needs. Finding the right balance and tailoring movement integration to your unique needs can be the key to maintaining attention and achieving your daily goals. Here's how you can make it work for you. Choosing the right activities for your energy level. Your energy levels fluctuate throughout the day, so incorporating activities that match how you're feeling in the moment can make all the difference. Are you feeling sluggish and tired? Low-intensity calming activities like stretching or light yoga might be just what you need. On the other hand, if you're brimming with energy and need to focus that burst, more rigorous options like dancing, brisk walking, or even jumping jacks can channel it effectively. It's also essential to consider your sensory preferences. If loud noises or crowds overwhelm you, opting for a quiet space to stretch or doing repetitive motions like pacing might be a better fit. Your daily objectives play a role too. For example, if your main goal is to gear up mentally for a challenging task, energizing actions like swaying or using resistant bands could help bring clarity. The idea is to listen to your body and recognize what it needs. Overcoming barriers to movement. Even with the best intentions, challenges like limited space, a packed schedule, or sensory discomfort can block your path. So, how do you break through these barriers without giving up on movement integration? 1. Lack of time. Fit in micro movements like desk stretches, step tracking around your home, or taking the stairs when possible. Block out 10 minutes a day. It's more achievable than you think. 2. Limited space. Full body stretches or seated exercises only take a few feet of space and are surprisingly effective. Tools like resistance bands are easy to use in small areas. 3. Sensory discomfort. Adjust your environment. Use noise-canceling headphones for auditory stress or dim lighting if bright spaces overstimulate you. Stick with repetitive motions or grounding actions like seated ankle rolls for a sensory-friendly option. Creating sustainable habits. Building movement into your life isn't about making huge changes overnight. It's about laying the foundation for consistent and achievable habits. Here are strategies to help you make movement a natural part of your daily flow. 1. Start small. Begin with bite-sized steps like stretching for 5 minutes after waking up. These small wins pave the way for bigger habits. 2. Schedule it. Treat movement like any other appointment. Setting reminders on your phone or marking on your calendar creates accountability. 3. Tie it to existing routines. Link new movement habits to activities you already do. For example, pace while brushing your teeth or do squats during TV commercial. 4. Celebrate progress. Even the smallest improvement matters. Recognize your effort and let it fuel your commitment. Consistency beats intensity when you're aiming to build habits that last. Movement integration isn't just an add-on to your day. It's a simple, powerful tool to support your attention and well-being. By weaving small physical activities into your routine, you give your brain the focus and balance it craves, especially if you face neurodivergent challenges. Even brief moments of movement can spark clarity, reduce stress, and help you feel more in control of your day. Whether it's a quick stretch, a fidget tool, or a calming rhythm, these actions create meaningful shifts in how you process and engage with the world around you. It's your turn. Try one new movement today. Start small and see how it feels. You're not aiming for perfection, just progress. Every step forward matters, and with movement on your side, you're unlocking new ways to thrive. I hope you enjoyed this episode of the F-Bomb Podcast. Thank you for listening. Remember to subscribe below and check out my show notes to learn more about my Facebook group, courses, and membership.